Hi guys, and welcome back to Scribe Gaming. I'm your man Scribe, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Alrighty, so we have had a post come out of CG Crumb that promises to show us the future of Galaxy of Heroes and what exactly is in store for both Relic 9 and gearing. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we have got a lot to go through in this post. The big thing that I will say is happening is that there are some big changes coming to Territory Wars. There's going to be an ease of the gear crunch, which is something that I did say in one of my previous videos, go check it out. And yeah, Relic 9 is coming. That's not all good news though. Okay guys, let's jump right in. Territory Wars, the division brackets are being expanded. This is something that needs to have been done for a long time now. Guilds and relics have massively increased the maximum GP that a guild can reach. So this really needed to happen. You've got guilds out there with over 400 million GP, and they're still in the same bracket, as it were, as before. Now, with these Territory War changes, not only are divisions being split, but it's also introducing additional incentives to both play, sign up, and win. We are now getting additional gear, raid gear boxes, core gear boxes, and relic materials as well. Only if you win though, okay? So it looks like, based on these new brackets, you can see that everybody's going to get a raid gear box as well, and anybody in a guild above 60 million GP, sorry, is also going to get a core gear box. Now, anybody above 170 mil in their GP guild is going to get relic 1 to 7 materials if they win, and aero magnifiers are being introduced at 240 and above. This part here has really griped me though. Relic 9 is coming to the game, guys, with the update coming later today, but the only way you can earn one of the two pieces you need to get characters to Relic 9 is to be in a guild that has at least 300 million GP, and you're going to have to win. Other than that, it does start increasing the value of these, and you can actually earn them if you lose, if your guild is at least 320 million GP. Is this good? Is this bad? I gotta say, guys, I think it's a terrible idea. Territory War is not everybody's favourite game mode. I get that they're trying to incentivize it a bit more, and I think it's long overdue. Territory War has been stale. But you don't make Territory War not stale by just saying, hey, I have some little bit more gear. Have a little bit more gear. The only way you'll be able to get Relic 9, guys, is now if you participate in this game mode that you might not like. The way you're supposed to revitalize TW is by changing it up. We've had the same map since the beginning. It never changed. The format has never changed. I mean, once we had random modifiers that introduced stuff, kind of like the stuff you see in Conquest, you know, the super souped up Jawas. We had an incredible mace one day, but that only lasted for a couple of months, then it got tied away with. They haven't done anything like a 3v3 Territory War. They haven't done anything like separating the zones, changing the setup so that there's a little bit more strategy involved in how you set up your defenses. They haven't done anything like, introduce additional fleet zones. They haven't done anything like, introduce particular faction benefits. Nothing like that. So the game mode itself is not changing. That we can see. All that's happening is divisions are expanded, and now the top slice of the guilds are able to get Relic 9 materials. I think it is a terrible, terrible idea to have Relic 9 materials restricted to guilds that are of at least 300 mil. We are already having players hemorrhaging from the game. This is going to massively impact the lower GP guilds. If there's a couple of lower GP guilds that are in like the 200 mil, but they've got 1 or 2 players that have got like 7 to 8 mil GP, they're not going to hang around in that guild anymore. They're going to go and look for a guild where they can get Relic 9 materials. I think this is a bad move. Personally, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Okay, so for now, they're saying that these relic materials will only be available in Territory War for now, okay? So maybe in the future we'll get another means of getting those Relic 9 materials. I would expect there to be a pay-to-win pack released, guys. There always has been, even with aero magnifiers. So the two new gear pieces that you need are Droid brains and Girder keypads. Okay, so they're saying here that brains are exclusively available from Territory War for now. The keypads are from the Jawa scavenger from existing gear. We don't know what gear they're going to require yet. If it's like impulse detectors, expect it to be incredibly expensive and to be very valuable loot. So have fun with that, guys. There also are some changes coming to the Crankor, guys. I like this change personally. The aero magnifiers here, the top end of it is being cut. You can see we're getting less aero magnifiers at the top end, but it's more overall spread out throughout the guild. I think this is a good thing because when you get to the point that you're relocating a lot of characters, you actually have an influx of aero magnifiers. They are not the bottleneck. The bottleneck really is the gear that you need to crunch for impulse detectors, so I don't mind this being distributed a little bit more evenly throughout the guild, so those that don't contribute as much to Crankor aren't as pressured on trying to get those aero magnifiers. This is a decent change, I'm okay with this. So there's also going to be massive changes apparently to the gearing setup. Now, I did a video earlier on how we could fix sort of the gearing problem, the gear crunch, and it looks like CG is actually already thinking about it themselves. So we are going to see some pretty good changes coming out here. The daily challenges, we're going to get Mark 5 stun guns. If this goes into maces, oh my god, it's actually going to be useful. Mace's strength challenge, we're actually going to have a use for it, guys. Mark 8 biotac implants, that's the golden eyeballs, guys. We're getting Mark 3 stun cuffs and Mark 5 droid callers. Now, all of these have had their gear requirements increased in recent years with the introduction of relics and the such. So getting additional stun guns, golden eyeballs, stun cuffs and droid callers is a good thing. We don't know how much, we don't know how frequent, but it's there. And we're now getting more core gear added to the shard shop. So there's going to be another slot within the shard shop store where you can buy additional gear. We don't know what that gear is going to be. We don't know how much it's going to cost and how many units you get, but more gear is always good. Obviously, the Territory War prize boxes are all being updated. We're getting additional gear there, which is great. And aero magnifiers being introduced as well for the victory only, or mostly victory, it says. This is all good things. Additional gear is always good. Looks like daily challenges, daily quests, when you finish your objectives, we're getting additional quantity of gear there. Hopefully it's not a random amount, hopefully it is just a case of, here, we've doubled up the daily rewards. And double the drop rate of gear on PvE hub nodes. So when you are farming character shards, the drop rates have been approximately doubled, which is great. What else have we got? Territory battles. Those that are not getting maximum stars, everything below that maximum threshold, they're having their gear rewards pumped up to help players in the lower end, which is great. I like it. I like it. All the other prizes remain the same. Galactic challenges, similarly, everything below the max box is having additional gear. Always in favor for that, guys. Always in favor for that. We don't know what else is coming. This is just phase 1, and we're going to see more in the future. So, on the whole, this is very much a bit of sweet and sour for me, guys. I love the changes that they're introducing to the gear grind. I hate the fact that Territory War is the only place that we can get Relic 9 materials for now, and it's only restricted to the top end, over 300 mil GP guilds. I think this is going to cause a lot of problems, guys, but let's hope it doesn't impact everybody too badly. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Love to hear it, guys. And until the next video, peace out.
Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.